Hello, and welcome to North Realty News. I'm your host, Jess Nielsen, and today we're chatting with Kim Heupel. Thanks for being here today, Kim.
Thank you so much, Jess. My pleasure to be here.
I love having you on the show. It's always fun.
And I love it too.
Yes. So we are going to start today with why we love Aberdeen. It has been a long, cold winter up here in the north. So what do you think, Kim? Why do you love Aberdeen?
There's just so many reasons to love Aberdeen. We've got great community support and camaraderie. We get together for any, I don't want to say tragic things, but, events that need assistance, such as, this weekend with the snow blowing. And everyone's willing to pitch in and help out. So for me, that's one of the main reasons that I do love this is community involvement, and everybody gets along as far as, needing to come together as that community.
Yes.
And we also are a safe area. Aberdeen is a safe location compared to many other places.
Agreed.
So, like we've talked about before, kids can still go ride bikes to their friend's house,
Yes.
and you don't have to worry about some of those things.
Yep. You can just send them out in the summer, go to the pool or whatever. It's safe, and it's a great thing. It is.
Right. And we're a growing community too.
Yes.
We're not growing as much as maybe we'd like to see, but we certainly are growing every year. New businesses are expanding, opportunities for us whether it's restaurants or shops or whatnot, so we are growing.
Downtown has gotten a lot of new shops just in the last couple years. The Colorful Creations and Red Roosters down there, Golden Gems, Revive. There's so many great downtown businesses too.
Well, and they're doing so many remodels down there, and they're really trying to spruce up that Main Street again.
Yep, they are. It's a great thing. And education, our education system here it's really great.
It is.
Yep.
And even surrounding areas.
Yeah.
A lot of the smaller areas and Aberdeen in general, we do great with education, scores and things. And not that that's a tell-all, but, we do know our education is great. We've got a phenomenal base for that.
Yes. Community programs, too. Tons of support for, things like Safe Harbor or the Aberdeen Area Humane Society. Just support. Everybody's just trying to support and help each other out.
Right. Well, even just a couple of years back with the Boys and Girls Club, remember? I mean, maybe it's been a few more, but boy, they raised so much money for our community to get that new building.
The new location is beautiful. Safe Harbor's new place is so nice. It's a testament to our community.
Right.
It really
is. The most
is.
recent is the Humane Society. Mm-hmm. They've got their new building. So we have just, rallied together to make our community that much better.
I agree. What are some of your favorite ways to get involved in the community? Is there anything that you particularly like, or?
I do, and the Humane Society really holds a spot close to my heart.
Yep.
So I was on the board for them for about 5 years, and I have been off now for a few, but I still really draw to them. Because my love for animals is really big too. And everyone has their space. I know you love Safe Harbor and many other places, and it's not that I don't love them all, but we all have to divide up sometimes. So for me, the Humane Society is really where I like to donate time.
Yes, and it brings joy, right? It brings joy to your heart to see those sweet little puppies or kitties or whatever it is, and it's a wonderful organization.
There's just so much that goes into it too that people don't realize. The vetting expenses that they incur to take in the strays and all the animals that we get. There's so much behind the scenes that until you're involved, just like anything, no one really knows what goes into it.
Yeah, and we have some really great community members who have stepped up and helped donate and get that building up and running. So thank you to them as well. It's a great thing. Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Yes. And like you said, I love Safe Harbor. I do volunteer with them a little bit too. I think they fill a need in our community for people who are struggling just in general. So it's a great program. If you want to help out, donate to the Humane Society or Safe Harbor. They always can use just cash, people. Straight up. It is what it is. And
there's always the odd things that they don't have categories for that people can fund. And so, for instance, laundry detergents and things. When they're out, they need it, and they need it now. And volunteering just your time.
Yeah. Right? Just helping out where you can.
So important, for all purposes. We all have that little bit of extra time. I like to say I have more time than money.
Right? Yeah, that's me too, girl. Me too.
I can do that once in a while, and it does make you feel so good. It's a rewarding piece.
It really is. It's a great thing. It's a great thing to spread joy in the community. That's what we're all about here at North.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So, on a different note, we are going to eventually move into spring, in theory. What tips do you have for everybody as we kind of head that way? What do you got for people?
Just hang tight. We're there. Or we're getting close.
Tight.
And that's always such a fun time for all of us. We're
Yes.
ready to get out of that winter blues and into the fun outside. So I just encourage on all bases, think positively. Things are going to brighten up for all of us. As far as home tips for spring, we have so many different clips we've done and
Yes.
things we share. But you know what? At this point, just keep a close eye on your home with this extra water and snow that we're going to have.
Yep.
I do encourage you all to just on a daily basis, even for the while we go through this melting phase, get down and check those sump pumps. Make sure there's nothing happening in that lower level because most people don't, especially if you're living in a ranch style home, you may not visit your basement on a daily basis.
That can be a problem because all of a sudden you go down there and there's a little puddle or something and Lord.
And that little puddle, if not caught in time, can cause a major issue.
Yes, it really can. Yep.
So
another thing I'll add there is if we're past the melting, once we get to that melting, make sure those gutters and downspouts are attached and flowing away from the house. It's so important. If that water is just running straight down into your foundation, you're going to have issues. So get it away from the house.
And I suspect this year, because of the amount of moisture, we're probably going to have a little bit more of that than we've seen in the past.
I agree.
Don't panic. There are ways to correct anything if it does happen. But you guys, have that ability to try and stay on top of it. And that's going to be the most important thing for you right now to prevent any damage on your home, to keep an eye out.
Yep. Protect your asset. Protect that home. It's important. Yes. Well, that is good stuff. Good advice as we move into spring. Eventually it will get here. And so I'm wondering, we have been talking a little about coming up with an alter ego. We might want to try something fun with alter egos. And we want to know what you guys think too. What should Kim and I use for alter egos as we go through this? What did you come up with, Kim? Anything?
Well, I've come up with a few. Gosh, I'd love to be a rock star. Who doesn't want to be a rock star?
Yes.
And an old grandma. I got some grandma tendencies from time to time.
Oh, Lord, me too. Me too. Grandma's got to get to bed by 9. Yes.
I might not be quite there, but, I also thought, we could do something from the 80s.
The 80s speak to my soul.
Yeah.
They do. Little
I
Pat
just don't-
Benatar or something.
I just don't see me in the spandex. Maybe you need to be the 80s queen.
Maybe you could just wear the headband. We could just do head up. Nothing. Yeah, I don't know.
Sweat into the 80s.
Yes.
I don't know. I've got a few fun things, but I think it would be fun for our audience to let us know what kind of alter ego they see us in.
Right? Yeah, what do you think we would be good at projecting or portraying?
Jess loves to have her Batman.
Yes, Batman. If you see some of my snaps, Batman is always there.
Yeah,
Batman.
We just want to be able to bring some content to you in a humorous manner
Yes.
and a little different to let
Yep.
you know that, we all have a professional side, but we do have a fun personal
Yes.
side. And,
Yes.
humor can brighten any day.
Yep. And we do try to have fun with what we do. That's why we do it, because it's fun. So sometimes there's a unicorn and she's spreading glitter all over everybody,
Yes, unicorn.
Yes.
So we're going to wait and get some feedback here.
Yes.
And we are going to ask for you to shed some light on this.
Yes.
We are going to use your opinions because our audience is who's listening and watching, and we want to know. So make sure to message and respond and give us some suggestions.
Yes, people, let us know. We are excited to get started on this, and we want to share some fun with you, definitely. So one of the last things we're going to talk about here is our grand opening. So let's just tell people, what do we got going on?
We are having our grand opening April 29th.
Yes.
And that will be from 10 a.m. until noon that day here at 1205 6th Avenue Southwest, Suite number 1. We welcome you to join us. Just tell them what we're going to have.
Yes, so we are going to have some snacks and prizes and some fun. We're putting together some little games. We've got some local businesses bringing in some goodie baskets, Insurance Plus, Dakota Bank. I can't remember who else, but thank you guys. We're excited. And it's just going to be a fun day, just a fun couple hours where we want to show our office off and just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If it wasn't for everybody supporting us, we wouldn't be where we are today.
Yes, our clients and our family and our community. Thank you all so much. Yes.
So that is, again, Saturday, April 29th from
Yes.
10 until noon. Make sure to swing by that day. You're not going to want to miss that. And you're not obligated to be here the whole time. This is a come and go as you please, almost like an open house.
Yep. Just pop in if you have a minute and say hi. Yes.
I look forward to that day.
Me too.
That will be a good day.
Me too. All right, Kim. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us today on North Realty News.
Thank you so much for having me.